Hey everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're back. We're doing a best of one Zendikar Rising draft. We opened Aura. It's a very good cleric rare. I also like the cleric archetype, so pretty tempted to take it. Probably will. Otherwise, Rock Slide Sorcerer is a great wizard card for the wizard's archetype or a deck that just has a ton of instants and sorceries in it. Rabid Bite, good green removal. And those are really the only notable first picks in here. Other good cards, Kitesail Cleric is good. Akum Warrior, obviously playable spell land. Royal Mage is good. Blood Beckoning. Colony I like. And the others are kind of playable, nothing special cards. Alright, follow-up pick. Well, on color with Aura, we have Blademaster, Outrider, Subtle Strike, and Skitter Sneak. I would say the strongest card in the pack is probably Into the Royal. I'm okay taking Subtle Strike. There's certainly matches where it's quite good. And it's on color with Aura. And you can still play it in the Cleric deck, so seems okay. I would say it's weaker than Into the Royal and Blademaster probably, but if I end up in Clerics, I'm probably fine with it. It can kill things. It's a good card. You can get 2-for-1s out of it. I'm okay taking it for now, staying on color with Aura, seeing if we can spot any Clerics along the way here. Alright, so choices now. Emiria Captain, very good card. More for a party deck, though. Core Wizard, same thing. Or Farsight Adept, rather. There's Blood Beckoning and Vanquish, which I'm also okay taking. Cleric decks definitely like to have a Blood Beckoning, but Vanquish is playable removal too. I'm okay taking Vanquish. There's times where it's not good, like if your opponent has a pump spell, but I'm okay taking it for now. I think even over Captain, although actually, now that I think about it, I think Captain's the pick because even if I end up in Clerics, it ends up being a 4-mana 3/3 Flying Vigilance, which is actually quite good. And if I end up in Party deck, it can potentially be better. So, alright, we'll take it for now. So the pick now. Strongest card is probably the Sproutling, maybe. Royal Mage. I'm fine taking the Gloom Hunter. It's very good for the Cleric deck, actually. Or we could take Sky Dancer. Maybe better for a party build. But if we can, I'm still, even though we've seen like 0 Clerics, I'm still holding out hope that if I do see stuff like Marauding Blight Priest, then Gloom Hunter gets quite a bit better. I think it's better than Sky Dancer most of the time, the exception being a rogue deck, but there's a possibility because Sky Dancer's better with Captain, but I still think I'd rather go Gloom Hunter. I like the Gloom Hunter, it's been good. Alright, well, good news, we found a Cleric. One that we can bring back with Aura. So, and actually our deck is surprisingly looking good right now because Core Celebrant is great at prolonging the game and blocking, and we have a couple evasive creatures already. So this pack also has Blood Beckoning, which I would like, but I'm going to take the Celebrant. Important piece for the deck. So we could take another Subtle Strike, or we could take the Protector. Protector is a Cleric. You can bring it back with the Hierophant. Subtle Strike is good, though. I don't really love Protector that much. Like I said, it is something you can... It is something that has synergy with Aura. And I guess technically Emiria Captain too. But most of the time it's just a 3-mana 3/2. I guess it lets you attack in, but I'd rather have a Subtle Strike, I think. So this pack's a bit of a miss. We're seeing a late Wind Robber and Geyser Mage, which is interesting. I'm fine taking the Sky Dancer here. Sellsword's a 2-drop, but I'd rather have more evasion. So, bit of a miss here. Bug Catcher late, maybe the best card in here. I'm fine taking a Sentinel. Can block early or late game. Win con, more evasion. Silencer's not bad, but I can probably take a Cleric here and be okay. I'd like to be able to utilize Aura. I do think Silencer in here is actually okay, but Silencer in general is a pretty underwhelming card, to be honest. So here we'll take the weakest card, which is pretty easily this Concerted Defense. I'll take the Dreadworm in case I want to play it. Alright, late Sentinel. It's perfectly playable. Second to last pick, Blood Beckoning is just surprising. This card is good. Blood Beckoning is good. Okay. So here, probably just Shepherd. It's a Cleric. It flies. It gains life. Prolongs the game. Works well with Aura. Kitesail is good with Aura too, but we actually have a good amount of evasion already, which is nice. It'd be nice to wheel it. I might still play it, although like I said, we have a lot of evasion already. But yeah, otherwise Resolute Strike, playable combat trick. But I think it's a pretty easy Shepherd of Heroes here. Alright, so we have some choices here. Probably the Black Bloom Rogue. Felidar is probably not bad for a deck that can plan to go late, but it's hard to pass up a spell land, and there's no Clerics in here for us to take. So, yeah, feels like a pretty easy Black Bloom Rogue. Alright, well, this is our pack. I think we probably take the Scion over the Celebrant. Works well with the Gloom Hunter, works well with the Celebrant, works well with Aura, works well with Shepherd of Heroes. It's a great card for the Cleric deck. Obviously, I'd like the Celebrant too. Shadow's Verdict I haven't been very impressed with. Especially in a deck that's got Blood Beckoning. So Raptor, we could consider it flies. I don't know about tactics in here, actually. I mean, we have some class cards, but I'd probably take it anyway. I probably don't need a Highborn Vampire or a Seagate Colossus. Tazim Raptor flies. I could maybe see the argument there. Get more evasion. I'll take the tactics anyway. Giving up a Raptor is not that big of a deal. Well, surprisingly, I think Seagate Banneret is actually usually at its best in a deck like this that wants to go to the late game. Otherwise, I could take another Protector. I'll take a Banneret, though. 5th pick Rebuke. It's kind of surprising to see. How much do we have for this amulet here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Not enough. I kind of don't need any of this, though. A 3rd Sentinel is excessive. I could take the spare supplies. I wouldn't mind an amulet if I actually had tools to use it. I could speculate on it. There's still a chance we can find maybe I'll find stuff to use it with. All right. So a lot of blue-red, but we're in okay shape. We're certainly going to have enough cards for a deck. I could take the Outrider now, or I could take a Smite. Guess I take an Outrider. It's okay. Here, spare supplies or Kitesail. Probably Kitesail, even though, like I said, we have a lot of evasion. It's good with some of the stuff we have. All right, I'll take the Vampire now. It's a late Wind Rider Wizard. Definitely looks like blue-red wizards would have worked out well, but I'm happy with what we're getting so far. Wow. Well, blue-red wizards would have worked out pretty nicely, but not for us. Alright, I guess doesn't matter what we take here. So like I said, blue-red is the open archetype. Blue-red wizards is the open archetype at the table, but we're not going to go down that path. Obviously too late at this point. And what we've got right now is not bad. I admittedly wish it was a little bit better. So, taking Farsight Adept, I guess, would give us more Relic Amulet synergy, but I think we're going to hope to wheel it. Probably just take the Binding, get more removal. We don't have a ton of removal, so seems like a good one to pick up. Well, could take another Gloom Hunter, which I would totally play, or even a Shadowcat, which is pretty good. But I think we actually take the dual land. We're going to have enough cards for a deck, so might as well maximize, make our mana base even better. Pick up some gems while we're at it, too. Here we probably just take another Rogue. There is a Cleric in here, technically, but I think the Cleric deck has... that ship has kind of sailed. We're just going to go for... I don't know what we're going to go for. Evasion, I think. I think we're just black-white evasive beatdown now, which is fine. I'm fine with that. All right, Skyclave Cleric. Good pickup for us. Yeah, easy pick. Gives us more aura synergy as well. All right. Good news is we got a Blight Priest. So now at least we have a Celebrant and a Blight Priest in here, which is good. Maybe we'll get a late Blood Beckoning again. Man, whoever gets the Wizards deck is going to have the nuts Wizards deck. All right, well, another Blight Priest is nice, actually. I think we want to take that. I think we have enough life gain in here, too, because it synergizes with Cleric, Gloom Hunter, obviously Celebrant, Aura, Shepherd. Okay. Healer would be a decent option, too, but I really like the synergy with Blight Priest. All right. So we can take another Sky Dancer, or we can take the Tactics. I don't think Tactics is all that good in here, but we're so removal light, and it gives us more Relic. I don't think Relic Amulet's going to work out, if I'm going to be honest, but... you know what? I guess we'll take the Sky Dancer anyway. I like the idea of getting a lot of flyers. Jeez. I'll just take a Falconer now. I don't have a need for another Sentinel. Yeah, I guess we can just take all these spell lands. Felidar is actually fine. Doesn't matter. Okay. Well, we got ourselves a deck. And we have some pretty decent synergies in here too, so that's cool. Oh, why do I always cut the Bob Ross lands? I gotta remember. For some reason, I'm used to them. I'm used to just taking them out right away. All right. So this is 17 lands, but we have these. We have this. And we have these. Technically, I think we can count all of these as lands, I would say. So we can cut 3 white and 2 black. And then we just need to make 4 cuts, and we've got a deck. Yeah, we can play 17 lands. I think, I don't think we need the Dread Worms. They're usually just kind of easy cards to cut. Maybe we don't need the Sentinels either. Although, not bad. Oh, I guess we can do a count for Amulet. I don't think it's going to work out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, Yeah. It was a cool speculative pick, but not going to work out. Even tactics, like I said, is pretty weak in here, but we'll probably play it. I guess we can cut a Sentinel then and call it a deck. So, or we could cut the, well, what is Highborn Vampire good for, really? Doesn't really help Captain. It doesn't really help Outrider. Yeah, you know what? It basically just helps practice tactics, and I don't care enough about that. So maybe we just run the Sentinels instead, get more flyers, especially with double Subtle Strike. I actually like that. I think that's a good idea. Okay. It's a reasonable deck. I don't think it's great by any stretch, but it's going to have to be good enough. Like I said, we ended up with a fair amount of evasion, which is nice. We're not really doing much early. I think that's a problem. But there's nothing we can do about that. We don't have any more. I could play a Mesa Lynx. I don't really want to. Could see the argument for doing it over like a protector, but I guess we have a Skyclave Cleric too. Okay. Yeah. All right. This is it. We're running like this. We'll see you round one. All right. We are in game one here, and this is a keep. All right, we'll play the Stampede first. That was a good rip. I guess we'll go double black because we have Scion in hand. Kind of makes sense. All right, that was a good rip. And I think we'll just leave up Sky Dancer here. Hmm. That's a pretty good rip. We'll just do the Scion here. So I think now we just go Blight Priest, Gloom Hunter, and pass. All right. We'll see you for the next one. All right, game 2. We'll keep this. Guess we'll play the Stampede first. Might have to play the Rogue, although the Rogue would be better if we could have the Captain. But I'm okay with having that ship sail as well. Suppose we have subtle strikes. All right. So these are just 2/2s. Because Banneret is a warrior. Guess we just play a 2/2 flyer then. That's a good card. So, give me a 5th land and a new class, but we just play it as a land, go Outrider. Okay, trading here. Sure. I think think we'll binding the Shadow Cat. Could also just get in with these two and pump if they block, because they can't sack with Shadow Cat right now. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Well, that block doesn't make a whole heck of a lot of sense, I don't think. What costs 1 mana? Oh, it still doesn't really affect me that much. So basically they use a card and 2 life to not have their Shadow Cat die. I think I'm okay with that. Blight Priest is actually pretty good here. So, do this. And get in here. Still a couple mana away from my Sentinel anyway, so we have another McKindy Stampede in here, which would actually be really good off the top. Sure. So kind of weird attacks, since we're kind of handily winning the race right now, I feel like. I mean, I guess it looks kind of close, but I mean, their blocks certainly don't look that good here. I mean, I guess they can sack the Mucklord. They decide to sack that instead, which is interesting. I guess I get to draw a couple cards. I might just want to get back to Sentinel. What would I binding? None of their creatures are that good to bind, although... So if I rip a land, I play the Sentinel. Alright. I think I'll get rid of the binding. Wait. Oh, they already know about the Sentinel, that's why. Okay. That's fine. Alright. That should do it. Alright. We'll see for the next one. Alright, this hand's good. I could have actually taken it, but I don't want them to get 8 cards in my graveyard. It's usually pretty good for the rogue deck. Oh, they missed a land drop too. That's cool. Could do the Sky Dancer. I think we'll just do Blight Priest. So they have something. Because it prompted them there. I don't really like trading my 3-drop for their 1-drop either. Alright, so get him for 3, see what they got. Sure. So we're up to 6 cards. So now if they kill Aura, we get back a Blight Priest. Sure. Well, that was a really good rip. Pretty shocked they just take it. But so be it. So now if they kill Shepherd or Aura, we just get back a Blight Priest, which is pretty good. See if they have the rare Zenith or whatever. Well, it's not the end of the world. Ooh, that was a good rip. So if they attack, we take it, just because there's too many flash rogues. Like Zulaport Duelist would get us too good there, so we don't want to risk. We don't want to risk that. We got 15 cards left. Okay. Sure. I think we attack first, actually. Like, Shepherd pumps the Scion, but I want to see if they have Duelist. Just a Glacial Grasp, huh? All right. So I think we'll actually get back the... I suppose the Celebrant. And then we'll just leave up Subtle Strike. So I think we'll double block here. Because I assume it's like Zulaport Duelist or something. Yeah, which is fine. So we'll weaken that and pump this. All right. So let's do the Shepherd. All right, so let's go Banneret. So it seems like they've got bounce spell of some sort here. All right, sweet. Let's see for the next one. All right, we got a good keep here. Bright Climb Pathway really looking helpful right now. Well, can do the Sentinel. Yeah, I think we will. Can trade with the Bug Catcher. I'd rather trade the Sentinel than my Adept. And if they have a removal spell, I'd rather they use it on my Sentinel than my Adept. Don't see that card too often. So, to 4. I guess we'll go Adept. Ooh, that's a good draw. Forgot we had the Felidar in here. This is how this card usually plays, I feel like. All right. I'm happy to trade a Sentinel for a Bug Catcher. Yeah. All right, so now we'll just go Felidar land. Surprised they want to trade there. Guess I should have attacked before playing the Felidar, but it's not a huge deal. That's a good draw. So best use of mana is like Shepherd of Heroes. Aura is good just because it's a lifelinker. Currently can't bring anything back though. I'm kind of fine just going like this, getting in for 3, and playing a protector. It's not a huge deal, particularly since Aura is going to be able to bring it back at some point. Well, that was a good card to find. Let's see. So second black, I think is good. Yeah, the choice is Shepherd versus Aura here. If I play the Shepherd, maximizes mana. If I play the Aura, they can't kill it without me getting my Protector back. But I potentially can rip a land next turn and go Aura plus Sky Dancer, so I think we will play Shepherd. Plus, if they have removal, I guess I'd rather them use it on my Shepherd, even though Aura brings something back. Alright, well, Subtle Strike's cool. Let's go Aura here. And get in for 3. I'm leaving up Subtle Strike in case they have Royal Eruption, because it would just be a big play. Like, I could have re-equipped Kite Sail there, but I think this works better. Leaving up the Subtle Strike. Alright. So I think we'll just Subtle Strike now. Counter on this. Oh, that's a good rip. But actually, what's crazy is even if they kill Aura, we have Sky Dancer plus Banner at pump next turn, which is lethal. This card has really not impressed me that much, this whole format. They did find a Bubble Snare, but I think other than that, it dealt like 2 damage or 3 damage maybe. Just like not enough. All right, we'll see for the next one. All right, this is a keep. It's a good hand. Potential Blight Priest into Captain, into Felidar land, maybe. Scion at some point. I guess Blight Priest first. It's a good one. They can float mana there, though, huh? Well, so best use of mana is a Myria Captain, but then we can't attack. And they can attack us for 4, so I guess we just... Not the best use of it. They can still float mana too. Because it's not an activated ability, so... But it's okay. Alright, Sentinel. Let's play the Captain. Jeez. Mythic into Mythic? Oh, Mythic? That's actually surprising. Tyrant's a Mythic and Zarathan's just a rare, huh? Alright, so can't play the Shepherd. Guess best use of mana is the Felidar. Guess we go Gloom Hunter. Alright. We'll see for the next one. Alright, this one will mull. It's a 1-lander. This one will keep. And I think we'll get rid of the... probably the Outrider, I guess. So we'll just play the Rogue and pass. We're going to leave up Sky Dancer to block the Relic Robber. So I think we'll just go. Well, yeah, I guess we go Felidar land. I guess we do have another McKindy Stampede in here, but I'm planning on Subtle Strike killing my own construct at some point. That was a good rip. Looks like they've got Blood Beckoning or Thwart. I'm willing to trade my rogue for a silencer here. I could have kept it back. But if I can get in with Celebrant next turn, doesn't look like that's going to happen. Blood Beckoning would be a good rip. So if I rip a Blood Beckoning, I probably get back Blight Priest and Shepherd of Heroes, would be my guess. So play Adept here. I guess I'm one land away from that. Well, I don't think I can afford to wait, so I'll just play this. Technically, I have another Skyclave Sentinel in here, I think. I wonder if I should just sandbag this Stampede. Is there a chance they get in with everything next turn? 4, 8. And there's a way I don't die. And then I can kill them with Stampede. I think there's a world where that exists. see here. Could double block here, because then that would force him to re-equip the mace. And we take the same amount of damage. All right. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Hope you enjoyed it. Ended up going 3-3. Thought our deck was okay. Pretty average, run-of-the-mill. All right. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.